A fortnight before Christmas, unions packed the State House. They're to protest our governor, the weaselly louse. Teachers, nurses, and others who care, all hoping that reason soon would be there. The politicians were there, safe inside chamber walls, while chants of our house echoed through the halls. And Snyder watched from afar this embarrassing spectacle, with the power to prevent it, had he had any testicles. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, state troopers locked the doors, afraid the building would shatter. Away to the courthouse Dems flew in a flash, to prevent this injustice, funded by corporate cash. They returned with a court order to open the doors, but the police wouldn't budge, the public kept off Capitol floors. When what to my wondering eyes should appear, Whitmer and others showing no fear. With a little maneuver so smart and so quick, they refused to vote without input from public. But more rapid than eagles the votes they came. Snyder whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Bolger, now Richardville, now Marlowe and Hanson, on Kahn, on Kowal, on Pavlov and Robertson. Screw the nurses and teachers, screw the firemen, screw them all, and tell them you're doing them a favor, by gall. Ah, 2012, the year it did fly, leaving us to sit and ponder why. 96% of bills into immediate effect? Shoo! Taking money from schools and redistributing it too. Now right to work? Will the madness ever stop? Snyder said he wouldn't, then pulled a flip-flop. As the state's collective conscious thoughts swirl around, now comes the EAA as the lame ducks are wound down. Filleting schools with the fake Oxford Foundation, making Michigan charter school capital of the nation. Raise standards to raise doubt about school stability, then bring in privateers with no accountability. The middle class, how they're beaten, their troubles, how many. Our state leaders won't rest until they take our last penny. Education will benefit when leaders show respect for it, but big government benefits from a dumbed-down electorate. The powerful tell us it's for the best, then bare their teeth, while the trickle-down never comes to those underneath. While Snyder sips Mai Tais from Copacabana, he tells us we need to be more like Indiana. Our legislators are also experts on women's health, and I laugh when I hear that in spite of myself. 2012, a roller coaster gaining momentum, ramming bills through with no option of referendum. Snyder speaks not the truth and goes straight to his work, filling the coffers of friends, our greedy governed, and sticking up his middle finger at the shrinking middle class. You, Mr. Snyder, are no Lewis Cass. Our leaders aren't thinking, just voting party lines, while we end the year wishing for leaders with spines. But before 2012's over, we will fight the good fight. Solidarity to all, and to all a good night.